Hey guys, this is Riker Rider, and this is my first LP video in about 6 months. Some of you may recognize this opening, but this is going to be no ordinary LP. And yes, this is Earthbound, and I know this game has been LP'd about 2,000 times, but I'm going to be doing a very special challenge run. And I will get into that as soon as the opportunity provides. This was my challenge file that I used before. Well, I've got 3 files, can't do much. May as well get rid of this one. I can't even remember what this challenge was, but it might have even been just a normal playthrough. Who knows? Why not? Okay, I'm gonna be using a name for the party that you guys might recognize if you had been reading some of my Magic the Gathering fan works. Even though I'm really disappointed because since there's only 5 characters, I can't make Arvon the smart guy, so I have to use someone that makes absolutely no sense. Oops. And I know I said that I was going to update, but since I have a busy schedule Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I really have not been able to record. Fine, I guess I'll just use Rockin'. Why not? That's the original name. Yeah, midterms were last week, and then this week. This week, I didn't really get the chance to record Monday because, well, I had to do some stuff around the house after work, and I was just dead tired. I probably went to bed at like 9 o'clock instead of, I don't know, 1. So life has been a lot more hectic than normal because of work and class and whatnot. But I'm just glad to be doing this again. This is not going to be regular anymore, and I'm going to put all my other LPs except for Stadium 2 on hold. And Stadium 2 is something that I only can put up videos for when I have a lot of time to record, because it takes like 3 hours to edit those, and I don't know, probably an hour to come up with commentary, and just putting the whole thing together takes a long time. It is a lot of fun to make and a lot of fun to watch. Anyway, now I can kind of demonstrate what I want to do with my challenge. You actually have to get the cracked bat at some point. Not now, but the next time you're in the house, you have to get it, or the game will not let you progress. But this comes to what the challenge is going to be. See this screen? This screen is never going to change. I am not going to equip a single piece of equipment in the entire game. Ever. And now you guys may be thinking, Riker Rider, are you crazy? I'm not. I've done this before. But you're going to have to level grind forever and ever and ever just to be able to get past, I don't know, Titanic Ant? That's actually one of only, I think, 3 places that I'm going to have to level grind in the entire game. And the other 2 are actually, I believe all the parts that you have to level grind are before the halfway point. No, I'm not insane, but this challenge is very difficult. I have completed it before. That other file that was, I think, level 78 on my game screen, that was the previous iteration of the challenge. I might, use that as a trailer later or something, I don't know. But I'll show you that it is indeed possible to beat the game without equipping a single piece of equipment. And the whole meteor falling thing, something like that actually did happen. Something like it actually happened around here, but it was a loud noise waking you up in the middle of the night. A lightning bolt actually struck in our front yard at about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Woke all of us in the house up, and we wondered what was going on. It was pretty crazy. We were lucky. Oh, and this. I remember this. This reminds me of the time when one of my relatives came knocking on our door at about 1 o'clock in the morning. And when I heard a bunch of talking downstairs, I'm like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, who's here? And this was when I was like 9 years old too, so my folks were like, what the heck are you doing up this late? And I'm like, what is he doing here? I don't know if he was drunk or what. I have no clue. But it was an endeavor, that's for sure. And this is what, if you talk to her without having the cracked bat in your inventory, or at least that present has been open, because I actually haven't tried throwing the cracked bat away after I get it and then talking to her. I don't know if the game doesn't let you progress or whatnot. Yes, I know I should equip my weapon. I know what equipping my weapon means. But that's part of the challenge. And actually, the dog is really the key to surviving the first few encounters of the game. And you really want to use that as much as possible, because unarmed at this point in the game, you're only going to be dealing about 2 points of damage. And if you just attack with Ness, the enemy will outrace you, despite the fact that you have more HP. And one thing I will say is you will die in this run a lot, if you're going to follow it with me. So I should probably save just in case. I hate how it goes on forever every time you save. Anyway, this is the source of our XP for the first part of the game. And these enemies, you have to rely on the dog to beat. Here's a new enemy, the coil snake. He has, I believe, 3 points of offense and 18 HP. So pretty much 2 rounds will... Oh wow, I only deal 1 damage. I thought I would deal more than that. But you're pretty much going to be relying on the dog the whole time. Once you get to level 2, you're going to learn the life up spell, which makes surviving a lot easier. Because until then, you're going to rely on items. And this thing is irritating. This is a new enemy, the Spiteful Crow. And this guy does a lot of damage. Has a high evade rate. That dodge was unfortunate. That means that this crow is probably going to kill me. Especially if my dog keeps skipping his turn like this. Okay, that's good. I think these guys only have 21 HP, so 1 more hit should do it. But if it's not this round, I'm gonna die. Probably. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Nope. Well, this happens from time to time, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Especially early on. And you don't have a chance to deposit that $20. It's very important in this run to never carry cash on you. Unless unless there's a really important shop and you want to have a chance to withdraw money. But money is never really an issue in this game, because since you're never buying equipment, the only thing that you're going to really be spending money on is like food and like super bombs when you get them. Just that sort of thing. If I can kill this enemy, I'll get to level 2. There we go. So now, yay, I gained enough XP to get to level 2. And also you have to do this a lot. Yeah, you do have to talk to Mom to heal your HP quite a bit. There's one more enemy I would like to demonstrate before I end the update for my first level grinding. And this isn't the enemy I'm talking about. Why can't I find these stupid dogs? Where are those stupid things? This is another technique you're going to be using a lot later, is manipulating encounters by just walking slowly and then just scrolling them off the screen and then going back. This is going to be particularly useful when we acquire our third party member, or at least the sequence before that. It's because that part of the game is pretty ugly. Basically, don't go to the hilltop until you've reached an appropriate level. There it is. There's the enemy I wanted to demonstrate. The runaway dog. They do a fair amount of damage, and they have higher defense than the rest of the enemies around here, but they give you 4 experience points and a chance at a bread roll if you can kill them. And they skip their turn fairly often, so killing them isn't that bad. They only have, I believe, 24 or 21 hit points. So it's not that bad. So that's all the enemies that I wanted to demonstrate. Our goal is the hilltop, but I want to do some level grinding before I get to the hilltop, because this isn't going to be near a high enough of a level to take on enemies alone. So I want to get up to level 5. In between now and the next update is when I'm going to do that. And at the beginning of the next update, I'm going to tell you how long it took me. Because I'm playing this on a console, I can't fast forward, so I can get a great idea of how long it takes. I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Earthbound.